orcs and other inherently evil races, like goblinoids, you know, in general, are often used as stand-ins, right, for black people, Asian people, you know, disabled people, Jewish people, etc.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Tell me more, did she put up a fight?
Oh my god, please.
This is not the face of the hobby anymore. And I think there's been mistakes made in years past where people assumed that D&D players were all, you know, white dudes in a basement, which has been a faulty assumption for a lot of years and gets more and more false every day. And so it's, in my viewpoint, honestly, guys like me can't leave soon enough. The guys like me can't leave soon enough.
Not to fear, little children. I will help.
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
And here we go.
Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I try to be doing something when it happens so I don't go to laughing at it.
Oh, it's funny.
No, what's funny is my subs show up 30 minutes after the stream starts almost every time. I don't know why.
Oh.
Matt's here.
Hello, Matthew Sherman. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Matt? Yeah, we're gonna probably go until right at 7 o'clock. I don't think I want to go over 7 tonight.
I mean, two streams for you in one day. That's a lot.
I know, I'm tuckered out.
I don't normally do it myself tonight too, because I'm normally I'm in Chubby Funster's Saturday night OSE game, but he's finishing his move to his new house today, so I've got the night off. Yeah.
Where's he moving to?
North Carolina.
Ew. That's a blue state, ain't it?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I can't remember. You're switching streams this time.
Yeah, he's on mine. Yeah, the good one.
Oh, you're going. Oh, damn. Oh, he's in your stream this time. All right.
I think so. It's allowed.
It's allowed. It's allowed.
A little channel with, like, you know, just me.
We're here to keep. We're here to promote one another.
Yeah.
We got to get him some more.
Well, it would help if I like actually made content.
It probably would.
Like that's a reasonable expectation.
I mean, you're really considered, you know, closest thing to an expert on Hyperborea. Then do Hyperborea.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I mean, make content. Hyperborea.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that time. Maybe I'll film a video.
Your first stream, I would say, or first video, yeah, you don't have to worry about the streams. Your first video, talk about the classes.
Okay.
Next video, talk about the races. I mean, you got endless content.
True. And I can endlessly talk about the most random things.
That's right. Now, I don't know nothing about Hyperborea, but I respect that you do.
Oh, thanks, buddy. What about you? What's your next video going to be?
I don't know. I got to find a partner for next Saturday. I sent a damn DM to Richard. See if he's available. I think one-on-one would be okay.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to James? You want to say hi to James in the chat? Come here.
Grandpa James?
Okay.
Nope. All right.
It's RPGrandPa. That's James. You guys going to go play with chalk? All right. Well, they're going to play with chalk. It's cooler outside than it is in my house right now.
When you getting the AC?
Wednesday.
Hey,
The day I fly to North Texas.
Damn.
So,
well, what's the temp? Where are you at? Where you live at?
I'm outside of Chicago. It's like in the mid 70s right now, but we've had a couple days where it got into the high 80s. So, definitely don't want to hang out with AC too long.
In times like that, you need one of them little portable air conditioners that you can just sit in your room.
Yeah.
At least in your bedroom.
We'll be fine for a couple days.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, down here, God, it would be miserable. Because let me see what the temperature was today. It weren't too bad today. Because it's been overcast and it tried to rain. Back up here, Wildwood. Is my video froze now that I'm tabbed out?
No, it seems okay.
Huh?
Yeah, because it was doing it to me that one time. I don't know. It's weird. But
everybody keeps talking about how it freezes. I ain't seen it freeze. I have seen yours freeze one time. Let me see something though.
Maybe it doesn't like Brave.
Now watch me. All right, now I'm completely tabbed out. Am I froze now?
No, it's still good.
I mean, I lined it out to my taskbar.
Whatever. So
it's showing 80s, high 80s to 91, 92 next week. So thunderstorms every day though. Today's Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
This says thunderstorms today, and it ain't rained one time.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm still here. I can still talk. I'm getting roped into chalk time, but I can still chat with you, James. So I did see No One a Consequence in chat. I watched your last Keep on the Borderlands video. Curious to see what the next one is.
Hey, Consequence, when you run your next game, if you ever or anytime you need a player for a BX game, holler at me and see if our schedules.
Trying to weasel your way into another man's game. That's how I got in Chubby Funsters.
Oh, you got somebody, Grand Archon in your chat because he's not in mine.
Oh,
Shell.
nice.
Hey, Shell and Max here. Welcome, fellas. Welcome,
Shell's
welcome.
good dude.
And what'd you say you're doing?
Me? I'm 5 feet away from my computer playing with Chalk and my daughter, who you can probably hear yell.
Oh,
because my wife brought her out here, even though I'm smoking a cigar and hanging out with you.
All right.
So,
yeah, we're gonna go to about 7 tonight, folks, and see what's up. And you would need. Oh, I DM on Roll20, my guy. I've had a pro account for I don't know 100 years.
Yes. Roll20 in its infancy in 1926, of course.
When did I do? Let me look. Just curiosity's sake. Let me look at my account.
Mine was definitely 2015. Hey, Joe.
Agile's here. Let me see here. Profile. Would it be in my profile? It would be in my profile. Let's see here. So 13 years I've been on Roll20 as a pro member.
I got rid of my pro a long time ago.
Yeah, so. Me too. 2013. Oh my God, he's back.
Who's back? Me? Yeah.
You.
Oh, yeah.
Well, oh God, his son's got stuff coming out both ends. That's not good. Hey, yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, Shellback. My daughter's 2, so I feel your pain.
Hey, Lord.
James had Roll20 before D20 prevented. Yeah, you know what? That sounds about right for you.
I've been on it a while now. That's all I've ever used. I mean,
really?
I like it. It's easy to use. Ain't but like $9 a month or something. It's not bad.
I've tried them all over the years. Like Foundry's my favorite, but
they're about the same. If whoever's running a game in Roll20 does his job, it's just as good. I don't care nothing about the flashy effects and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shellback, I hope your kid gets better, man. I've been under the weather a little bit, not bad, but enough. Last couple of days, I don't know what's up.
Well, I don't know where my wife and daughter went. Maybe they went to the park.
I haven't run a game in about 2.5 years, and my pro's just been steady running.
Gotta fix that. Gotta get you running.
I wonder how much is, let's see, how much is Roll20 per year?
I think it depends on what tier you're at, because they've got a couple of them, don't they? I'm sorry, Agile. I hope you feel better soon, brother.
Yeah, Agile, I feel you, brother. I'm with you. I don't know what it is. We went down around museum. So he probably picked up a bug there. Yeah, my daughter and 2 granddaughters came down. Was it yesterday? Or day before yesterday? Day before yesterday. Yeah. And when they got home, they were just sick. And I don't know, my stomach ain't been right. It's just, I don't know. We went to the
because you ate all those damn M&Ms last night. We all watched.
That ain't it.
That's it. That's it.
A new higher level tier. Let's look. I don't know. Edit subscription.
Thank you.
No, edit subscription. Let me see here. Oh, there's 4 tiers. What's this new tier? I didn't know about this.
Oh, there's a new one now.
4 boy. The Elite.
Ooh. What does that do?
I don't know. Which one you got, Consequence? I got the $9.99 Pro. I got the Pro version.
Pro is what I had when I was paying for it.
What do you get? 1,200. That's the owned content share. No.
Elite gives you access to Dungeon Scroll Pro, apparently.
No, it lets you go up to 20 games. What? Owned content sharing? Oh, lets you go 20 and I have no idea. Oh, you get 50 gigs. And I've been going 13 years and I ain't filled up a God. Yeah, I don't know what that Elite bullshit is. Let me see something though. I have used 2% of my 10 gigs.
Yeah, when I dropped my account down off the paid tier, it
it gets
auto deleted a bunch.
Yeah, I don't like that. It should store it.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying.
So I just leave mine running.
I don't really use it anymore to run games. I just run games on Foundry.
I've got
bye, sweetheart. I love you.
I've got ambient music, ambient sound effects, realistic maps, a million pictures, maps, all kinds of shit. And I've only used. Let me see. Oh, wait. I'm looking at it wrong. Hold on. No, I've used 13%. Excuse me. 13%. But still, I don't know. I don't need that Elite. Let me see what I'm missing in chat here. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on Pro too. Yeah, I mean, it's overkill. The new tier is overkill.
I mean, it's $50 extra a year for Dungeon Scroll, which was free until Roll20 bought it.
Yeah, that's a Roll20 thing, Shell.
Yeah. Anyway, so when you do start running games again, what are you going to run?
I don't know. I'm going to let them choose. So
really, what
the first
system or choose world, or what are you going to let them choose?
The system's going to be my choosing, but the world's going to be theirs. I mean, I've got a full group of players now for my first game. I got 5 players in that.
Well,
I don't like going over 5. I'm thinking that they've been in our group chat. They've been talking an awful lot about Dragonlance, so we'll see.
Dragonlance is pretty cool. Best Dragonlance game I ever ran was pre-Cataclysm. It was so much fun.
Oh, Dragon. Well, I have been revamping my campaign blog. My original campaign was during the War of the Lance, but I think I want to run the War of the Dark Lance campaign, the alternate timeline.
I do need to read that. I'm going to read that this week while I'm on the plane to North Texas.
Yep, because we're going to cover that.
Sounds good.
Uh,
I agree. No one a consequence. I think 5 is the optimum number as well. Because then, even if someone has to miss a session, you still got 4, which is a pretty good number.
Yeah, but it seems like with 4 players, you're always missing a class that you need. Like you're gonna have a wizard, you're gonna have a cleric. You need 2 tanks, 2 up front line, but you can get away with like a fighter or something. You need a fighter. See, in the last game with this core group that I got now, we had a dwarf, which was up front, which is not as good as a fighter. We had a ranger, we had a wizard and a cleric, and that was when we run 4. We didn't have a thief, so they were just flipping a coin every time they opened a chest.
There we go. That's better. Mess with my laptop. So
I think 5. Yep.
They were talking about a Japanese TV show that Shellback was talking about in the chat.
So, I've never done that. I don't like it because I feel like it takes away the focus of the player characters.
Really? You've never not two at this. I mean, I've let people run.
To me, it does.
Time, but you never run like you can have 2 characters and maybe like one's down for the count or out training or healing up or something. So run your B character or whatever. You've never done that? That's fun.
I just like to have a core group, and I like to have a good optimized group. That's why I like to go 5 players. But I will run 4. You don't necessarily need 5, but I like to have an optimized group to where they can cover all the bases. Because they didn't have a thief, and every damn door they come to, they were scared to death to open a door because they'd cracked the door just a little bit. And I said, I'm fitting to F with him bad. The dwarf was peeking; he was looking in the door, and he says, "What do I see?" I said, "Well, it's dark." I said, "But right around the base of the door, you see spider webs." And he said, "Slam!" Nope, we're not going in there. And there happened to be a giant spider in there. But they didn't have a thief or anything, to check for traps or any of that. So they were just winging it.
Yeah, to no one's point. In BX, anyone can check for traps. These are just better at it.
Yeah. Well, the dwarves in underground, they can hear noise. That was the main thing he was using, was hear noise. Do I hear anything? So let's see. Everyone forgets that in BX, anyone can check for trap. Thieves were just better at it. Correct. I used to run big groups, but in my old age, I'm like a 4 or 5 player group. Yeah, I think that too. I kind of think the same way. Just, in my old age, I can only handle so much. So,
yeah,
you ready to get to our list?
Yeah, I think people got some people in here. What do you want to tackle with first?
All right. So, and these are your questions.
And we don't have to go through them all. So just whatever.
Favorite BX modules, either TSR or third party. So it's strictly BX.
Anything that's BX compatible. It could be an OSE module. It could be, a basic fantasy module. What's your favorite?
We wrote down, we talked about a list of stuff, the topics that we wanted to. So I copied them over here.
Yeah.
Just, things to keep the stream going.
So, and I know we addressed it briefly last night.
Yeah.
On the other show, but on last night I said, and it still is my favorite module, Castle Amber. But
that's technically first edition, isn't it?
No, it's X2.
You're right. I'm staying corrected.
It's really good. It's my favorite, even more than Keep on the Borderlands. But if I were to say non-TSR BX compatible modules, so like OSE style module, Hole in the Oak is really good.
Damn,
Hole in the Oak is really good.
Hole in the Oak is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Keep on the Borderlands just because of how expandable it is.
Yeah, I mean, Keep you can literally run for years.
Yes.
Right.
That's why I like it so much. Yeah, pre-AD&D. You guys can pop in with answers in chat too as we push through these things.
All right. Now, one I do want to get to was I don't know if you guys got to it last night after I hopped off, but did you guys talk about Agile's question from the week before about the importance of Rangers and Clerics?
We touched on it.
Yeah.
But we really didn't dig into it. You weren't there, so jump on it.
Well, Cleric is my favorite class in like
really?
D&D, AD&D. Yeah. Cleric's my favorite class. So I think they're very important.
Clerics hand down is you gotta have a cleric. You've got to.
Yeah, but I'm a monster. I play a cleric that doesn't really take healing spells because if you get hurt, it's usually your own fault. Where we all talk about clerics and rangers on Discord. Yeah, so I don't remember which Discord we were talking about that on, but Agile brought it up in one of the streams we've done since James and I now just hang out all the time. Like I see James more than I see my wife.
Well, you know.
But yeah, no. Clerics are my absolute favorite class because I love this spell list. It's the most versatile spell list.
And they're powerful.
And they can take a hit.
And they can, if you pray for the proper spells, they are very offensive.
Mm-hmm. Can be.
Yes, when you want them to be. They have some dead, I mean, really, the reverse of heal, harm. That is disgusting.
Yeah. Roll a D4. That's how many hit points they have left.
That's how many hit points you have left.
Get wrecked.
There's no save to that either, is there?
I think there is. Oh, it's a touch attack in AD&D 1E. I'm pretty sure. So, but yeah, clerics are great. I love them.
Whatever.
Matthew Sherman likes druids. More spells to start, quick progression, good weapon mix. AD&D, yeah. I do like druids.
Druids are my favorite class.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I love druids. I love the shape change aspect. Plus, they have heals and they have a ton of nature spells. It's a real versatile class.
Yeah.
It's not as focused as a cleric, but I think it's more versatile.
You think a druid is more versatile? It's a different type of versatility.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm looking at. I mean,
yeah.
The cleric is, I mean, technically a cleric is
Same agile.
And undead, focused, whereas a druid just has more utility, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how I would look at it. But yeah, I love druids.
Yeah, so James Spawn has a Kickstarter starting soon for a new game he's made called Blades of Power, which is like a BX compatible 80s like cartoon Thundercats, He-Man, power fantasy game with dinosaurs and stuff. And I saw an early version of it, and his version of the cleric is chef's kiss. Can't wait to get my hands on that. So but I do like Rangers. I like Rangers in 2E because they start with an extra hit die, which I think is really cool. They start with 2d8, which is sweet.
In what edition?
Second edition.
Thought that was first. First edition they run.
Might be. You know what? I think it's actually both.
No, I don't think it's in second.
I don't know.
I don't believe second edition. I think it's one hit die. I could be wrong, But I know first edition it's 2 hit die, and then you add your con.
Yeah.
So we start.
It might be both.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go look because I have the books.
I'm saying no. I say
right.
it.
I'm saying yes. I'm going on the record. I'm saying yes.
All right, folks. Here we are
in second edition.
Somebody do it. I need to get a drum roll effect.
Here's our first challenge of the day.
Let's see here. Let me see. Do I got any? Let's see here. No, I deleted every damn thing. Let's see. All I got left is that's the only one I kept.
All right. Dungeons.
I wanted to do the Jeopardy
edition. Second edition. All right. We're gonna.
You looking in your PDF?
Yeah.
I say
Player's handbook. You say no. I say yes. And if I go to Ranger, page 40, let's see what we got here. PC class. Well, that's Wizard. That's too far.
No hyperlink for you, bud.
I know, right? Lame. Ranger, blah, blah, blah. Like, where's the actual hit die tail? I have to read the text?
I don't think you get double hit die at second edition.
I thought you did.
All
right, where's the hit dice table? Man, second edition is kind of laid out stupid.
Let me pull mine up. Help you. Let the old man in.
Yeah, thank you. I need the help.
See if I can find it. It should be right there on the experience chart.
Yeah, you would think so.
All right. Here we go. Nope. Second. First. I don't want first. I want second.
I'm sure someone in chat's like, you bozos, it's on page blah, blah, blah.
Core rule books. Second edition. No, I don't want that one. Boom. All right. Ranger. Let me look. What page is he on? Let's see if mine's the same way. Ranger. Page 28.
Because I'm looking at the premium edition book, not the regular one.
I got the premiums, but
yeah.
Where in the hell is the level progression for a Ranger?
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. It wasn't there. So I'm not losing my mind.
What kind of Mickey Mouse?
Right?
Okay, there's Wizard after it. Where the hell's the Ranger progression? Fighter. You know what? No, they don't run off of a what? Sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. No, it's in the second. I am in second.
No, it's in the Warrior section.
I'm in the Warrior section. I'm looking at Warrior experience.
Page 26.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
One hit die. Oh, they run D10?
Yeah, okay. You're right. Yeah, I guess they get D10s.
I told you. Trust me, dude. This is my jam. I know.
No, I thought it was both. I thought it was both.
You can't stump me on TSR editions. No.
You'll have to forgive me for getting ancient TSR editions mixed up.
Well, see, Unearthed Arcana is technically first edition. It's 1.5. Second edition wasn't even out when Unearthed Arcana came out.
Correct, because Unearthed Arcana was like 85. That was Gary's last.
Yeah.
So Grand Archon in my chat raises a valid point. Can we all agree that bards are the devil? Yes. What, are you a bard enjoyer?
Here is some, this is some trivia for, not trivia, but like, what's that Sheldon says on, fun fact, 45 years of me running games, I have not one time had someone choose a bard.
Well, in first edition, you had to level like 4 other classes where you could be a bard. Right? You had to be like a fighter and a magic user and a thief and like all sorts of crap.
But nobody has went through that progression.
I had yeah, not in 1E. There was a guy that played a bard in my 2E game, like when I was a teenager, and he was annoying.
Here's another fun fact. In 45 years of me running games, I've never once had anybody roll up a druid.
Ever?
Not one time. And
Really?
I'm sad about that because I would have loved to DM a group with a druid in it. They're so versatile. Yeah.
Well, if you get that other game up and going, I'll play a druid. I like druids.
I like druids too.
And then when he dies, I'll roll up a cleric because they're better.
Wait, what the hell am I doing here?
I don't know. What are you doing?
No. Oh, there. Get that out of here.
Oh, UA is on Earth Arcana. Yeah.
No. I just clicked off where I could get rid of that. Second edition Elf Ranger was my chat. Here we go again. I can't keep up with my chats too. I'm telling you, and here's another fun fact, and my people right here, y'all represent. We on average have the most viewers in our Grognard's Assemble stream in this channel. We outdid DM Bloodworth over at Unscripted and Unchained, and he's got over 5,000 subs, I think.
Well,
so mad props to my people.
You've got some loyal people. You got some good people.
I got a very tight community. Really.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that certain individual we was talking about that you just was skeptical about, and when he streams, he don't have that many, and we're running 25, 30 because my subs are real. So
mine too, because I got them all from you and hanging out.
Well, we'll try to send you some more. Matter of fact, and see, that's another thing. Seeing as how you're a regular with me on my streams, I'm going to end up having to go to Restream because you can't. And everybody keeps talking about Restream's cheaper. No, it's not. It's $4 more.
Yeah, it's $4 more.
I'm like, what are you people talking about? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, see, I always have to scroll down to the bottom of my subscriptions because you never make content other than live streams.
Who, me?
Yeah, and so it's like when somebody makes a video upload, it bumps it to the top. Well,
maybe I'll make one tonight.
No, it doesn't do streams.
Maybe I'll make a video tonight though. Maybe today will be the day.
And I would watch it because I'm curious about Hyperborea, to be honest.
Nice.
I don't know if I really want to get into it as a DM perspective, but if you haven't subbed to Dan here, there's his link. Show that man some love. He's a good sidekick. Me and him,
I am a good sidekick.
We do good things. He's not really a sidekick, to be honest. He's probably just about equal partners. I just can't make him an admin in this thing because Streamlabs won't let me do it. Or not Streamlabs, StreamYard won't let me do it. Can you do it in Restream?
Yeah, you can have if you get the $40 tier, you can have an extra seat it's like a co-host or something like that, so they can click comments and highlight them and do all that stuff.
Well, that's that $44, isn't it?
Yeah, so Raider Joe's joined my Wednesday night game on Tenkar's Tavern Discord. We just made characters this week, and the guys were asking about Hyperborea, and I went through the rules and everything. And my man was so excited, he went out and bought the books, like after character creation, like mad props. So, looking forward to that game. It's going to be fun.
Look at this group. 2 clerics, 2 mages, and a druid. No tanks. Holy crap.
That's the thing. 2 clerics, they can wear plate and wear shields and have as good an AC as a fighter. Like in BX and 1E, there's not really anything that fighters do to make them a better tank than a cleric. I agree. Conan is the way. Now, if you're playing swords and wizardry and they have that parry ability with high dex, then they're the best tank.
I am super eager to start that. I'm telling you, the world of Hyboria is intriguing as hell to me.
Mm-hmm.
And you can run it as a D&D style game because it's got plenty of damn monsters and creatures in it.
Yep. Did you look at that? Did you look at that white box Age of Hyboria link I sent you?
Yes.
On Gray Elf. Yeah, that's cool. And you could totally run that in BX if you wanted. It worked just fine.
Easy all day long.
Mm-hmm.
See, here's the thing, and it's like I say, Consequence said this on his channel. You remember when you said this? I think you had left the stream when I said this, but I'm gonna bring it back up again. You said something about when players wanted to say, we want to play some D&D, and was like, well, we'll play some old school essentials, and you said it confused them because it didn't have Dungeons and Dragons in the name. So that's why you played BX. Did I hit it about right, Consequence? And it makes sense.
Yeah. I will regularly tell people I'm just playing D&D, even if I'm playing something else under the covers.
Yeah.
Like system-wise. Because people like recognize D&D and they can latch onto that and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. Sure, I'll give it a try. And it might be Swords and Wizardry. It might be Hyperborea. It might be, something else.
Right. I said that a new person would not understand the nuances between D&D and OSR.
Yeah, they're not going to.
And it makes sense. And I don't have a ton. I think I got like 8 or 9 house rules right now that I migrate into OSC. But them same house rules, I could just migrate them into BX. It's the same. The only someone like me being a veteran DM, the difference between BX and OSC is negligible. It's the same system. It's just it's like driving an old 69 Rally Sport Camaro, where OSC is like a brand new Camaro. It's streamlined and easy to digital, and everything is just right there at your fingertips. So I get it, but I mean, read it in his voice. He's got a unique voice. So I'm not going to try. You could even migrate to an OSR. See here, boom. You could even migrate to an OSR system if they stick with the game and come to understand what's going on. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Just did that in my Tuesday game. Brought my Tales of the Valiant, which is 5e, like 5e adjacent, 5e clone. Had a talk with the guys. Boundary system for Tales of the Valiant was having a lot of issues, and it seems like it's not getting actively developed anymore. Near that, or if it is, it's just so incredibly slow and lag behind, it's becoming untenable. So I just ported it over to Hyperborea and then did a session with that, and they're like, yeah, this is great. The Magic user was a little dismayed that the spells list wasn't quite as extensive.
I got you, Shell.
But then when I said, oh, well, here you go. Here's the AD&D 1E Player's Handbook, and here's Castles and Crusades Player's Handbook, and you can basically pick any of these spells because they all work. And then he was like, oh, well, I was going to work today, but now I'm just going to read. So thank you. I'm like, yep, have fun.
Yeah, I've been strongly looking at possibly just house ruling what I like out of OSC, especially when the new books come out. But I'm actually considering going back to BX where I came from. So
you should.
And just house ruling what I like, because I'm curious what they're going to do in the new books. So yeah, I agree. That's a Texas thing, Pepsi. All right. Let's see here. I got her 3rd birthday yesterday. A makeup kit. Yeah, that's right. You did say it was her birthday. That's right, because we wished you happy birthday in the Grognard stream. I don't know. My voice is kind of unique. It is. I said that. Yeah. Oh, I'm talking about Consequence. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
I like how Consequence does his video, and he's got some elevator music playing softly in the background.
So like ethereal and peaceful.
It works. It works. All right, let's move on.
All right, what you got next?
Get through this whole list.
Yeah,
all right,
fine.
So favorite third-party supplements or books? I'm assuming I would just say favorite third-party adventure.
Adventure? Okay, so I said supplement because I wanted to specifically include non-adventure books.
Okay, do that. And
all
adventure.
Right.
Let's go.
Okay.
Supplement. I ain't thought about that. Supplement.
Yeah. We can do both. We can do both.
I may have to pass on the supplement. I can't. I'm drawing a blank right now.
That's
but
fine.
Go ahead. You go first then.
My favorite third-party supplement or book in general is Tome of Adventure Design by Matt Finch.
What's the name of it?
The Tome of Adventure Design. It has so many awesome tables and rules for creating adventures and inspiration and random words down the page margins just to kind of inspire you and stuff. It's so cool.
Actually, I'm going to answer two before we
good.
get adventure.
What's yours?
I got to find the name of it. Continue till I find mine.
It's a fantastic way to make like actual like adventures and arcs, and you can have like it'll teach you how to have things like ripple effects as time goes on. It's not as simple as like, oh, here's your dungeon and here's how you stock it. It's way deeper than that. It's awesome. Huge fan. So favorite third party like supplement / not core like rule book all time.
Mine, I've already said this in a different stream. I don't know which one it was. Might have been the Grognard stream, but the Magic Compendium companion that's free on our drive-through. That's got every spell from BX and first edition. Converted to BX.
Yeah, that one's good.
Absolutely love that book. So
Agiles is apparently also Tome of Adventure Design. My brother, a man of culture. So,
matter of fact, when like the clerics, I don't do the wizards because they don't get to pick their wizard spells. But I love going through and letting them have a toy every now and then. But now for the cleric, I always let the cleric hold. I send them the PDF where they can really look at the cleric spells and be like, "Oh shit, I like that. Let me get one. I'm gonna pray for that one."
Yeah.
So, all right, now adventure, third party, favorite third party.
Favorite third-party adventure
or series. It can be a series.
Favorite third-party adventure. You go first.
I've actually got two.
Okay.
I got a trilogy that is from Castle Entertainment, and it's the Marquesa Slave Lord trilogy.
Okay.
It's follow-up. It's a follow-up trilogy to A1 through 4. Fantastic adventures.
Okay.
And then there is I want to say it's around a level 4. Let me see if I want to get the exact. So do yours while I'm looking this up.
So I'm kind of struggling with third party because I like a lot of adventures that are technically first party to the game they are in. So my gut reaction is Tomb of the Iron God. That's a swords and wizardry adventure, also by Matt Finch. It's great. I don't know if that necessarily qualifies as third party though, because it's the first party for his system. So if I went completely like agnostic of people that make their own systems, perhaps it's just recency bias, but I really liked Tom Wilson's Crumbling Keep of Kashmir. It's a Shadow Dark kind of mini mega dungeon, if you will. It's like an 11 or 12 floor dungeon. I liked when we were playing it. There were a couple struggles with Roll20 when we were playing it, just because the maps are really tight and small. So the dynamic lighting was kind of hard. But after playing it, and like we finished up that game on Monday night, so I went back and read it. I really like it a lot, and I really want to actually run it in Shadow Dark at some point. But if you wanted to say like D&D favorite, and I guess it's third party, and actually Mac Thompson was like, oh yeah, sword and sorcery and like all the D20 stuff, Rappaneathic by a Country Mile.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Rappaneathic by a Country Mile.
I like it.
Yeah.
The other one is I don't know why, but I love this adventure. It's wrote by Tom Wilson and it's OSC compatible.
Mm-hmm.
And the name of it is You Should Never Have Come Here.
Okay.
It is a level 4 Tomb of Horrors.
Very cool.
It's insane.
Yeah, the stuff I've seen from Tom is like really good.
Let me see. I don't know how this is with this custom. Let's see what it does. Hold on. Share screen. I'll show you the cover of it.
Mac, you can run Rapanathik for literally years. And part of the reason Rapanathik's my favorite mega dungeon is because it's not just a dungeon. It's there's a whole overworld, like dozens and dozens and dozens of square miles of overworld you can adventure and partake in above it, and it all works.
This is the cover to it. It's
very
just
cool.
This is a fantastic. It's not quite as deadly as Tomb of Horrors, but I mean, it's really, really good. I mean,
oh, okay. Now Agile's got me thinking Judges Guild, and now I want to say Teagle Manor.
Eagle Manor. Okay.
Yeah, Teagle Manor's really good. And Castles Intil. Wait, where'd I go? Am I still here? I'm here. Castles Intillion by EMDT is very good too. So
okay, that was fun. All right. Let's see here. What's next? Top 5 house rules that you run in any system that you run.
Well, real quick from Drag, question for Dan. Have you seen the extended content to Rapanathik like Cyclopean Deeps? I have read them. I have not played them because the last time I actually ran Rapanathik was Rapanathik Reloaded in college. But I love it, and I think about running it all the time. And I'm actually hoping at some point soon to be running a Rapanathik game soon on Matthew Tapp's Game of Games, Barrows and Borderlands server. So probably once I get through a bit to the con season in the summer, and honestly, maybe just in the fall in general, because my summer schedule tends to get wacky.
Yeah, I've got all the rules too.
I have the PDFs because I got them when they're on bundle holding, but it's a lot to read through when you have a toddler. So.
But I mean, it's different. I don't know what setting it would be okay to put that in because it's, from what I understand, it's not a traditional mega dungeon.
Ardenville.
Isn't it kind of a Greek mythology type thing or something?
Well, and I think technically everything's statted for like AD&D 1E or Osric. So if you're at BX, you might have to tweak it a bit. Just a tiny bit.
Maybe.
But
Teagle Manor.
Teagle Manor to motor onto City State and the Invincible Bullard, yeah.
Which one is that?
Which one?
The German sounding.
Probably Ardenville.
Is it Ardenville?
Probably. I don't know. German sound. That could be Barrow Maze. What is
I don't think that's it. It's not Barrow Maze.
Barrow Maze, Stonehill. I don't know.
Let's see.
Is it one of the Greg Gillespie mega dungeons? Golfin? I don't know what it is.
Rapanathik.
Rapanathik. That's the one I like. Oh no, he's wait. Golfin something? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. That's a stumper. Yeah. Let's see here.
PC carry shield, sacrifice a shield. Yep.
Negate damage if they call it damage.
He was talking about his house rule, I think.
I mean,
Thompson's is 46 reroll ones, keep highest range as desired. Okay.
I think the main ones I do max hit points at 1, of course.
I think most people do that.
In OSE and BX, I import the half elves and elves resistances, the innate resistance that they have.
Okay.
It just seemed fitting.
Gunderholfen. Okay. I have not run that.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I also have a couple of house rules that I haven't tried them yet, but I want to. I want to make it to where wizards are able to detect magic by concentrating for a full turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're able to identify, studying an item for 3 full hours. Then they have a 3 in 6 chance of successfully determining its effect. this procedure is repeatable. So if they fail, they can try it again, spend another 3 hours. So I haven't tried them yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I get clerics. I do clerics get a spell at level 1, like AD&D. So I haven't tried the detect magic and identify. I don't think it's going to be a big problem, but I want to try it and see.
So some of mine, I like. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Jim Johnson's Planet Eris. It's like a white box style or OD&D style, like supplement for Planet Eris. But one of the things he has in it is magic users can imbue a staff with up to, I think it's up to 3 levels worth of spells. So you can either do 3 level 1s or a level 1 and a level 2. They cast their magic on the staff, and it sits there until they use it. So it kind of gives you an interesting little battery for magic users, and I like that. I've done that. When I'm running a long form campaign in like OSE, BX, something like that, I import the heroic funeral and carousing rules from Axe because they're great. It's a fantastic gold sync, which I think OSE needs desperately. Let's see. For long form games, again, when we generate stats, everybody does it together, and then everybody can pick any of the arrays generated. So that way, if someone just has I like my players have like loved that one for years, because sometimes like someone might roll a really like weird stat block and maybe they don't like it, but maybe someone else does, and if they wind up all taking the same one, whatever, I don't care.
I want to elaborate on this 46 drop the lowest. If they roll all 6s, they can have a 19. How many times does that ever happen? It's never happened with me.
Well, it would be
all 6s.
Yeah, it would be a 1.
Well, no, yeah, actually
1,296.
I'm actually thinking of it wrong. Yeah, people have rolled 18s. So
but he's talking about rolling roll 6s on all 4 dice. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had that happen.
Yeah, it would be
that's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah, that would be 1 in 1,296 chance. Because an 18 on 3d6 is 1 in 216.
I don't think I've ever had that happen though. So
yeah.
I mean, I dig it, but I probably wouldn't use it.
The other thing I'll do too is in games that don't have like a starting kit, I will have them roll 46, drop lowest 7 times. They pick 6 of those for their stats. The last one's their starting gold. So that one's fun too.
In 8 years. Okay. I'm not doubting you. I believe you. That's a hell of a roll. Was it a live roll or a digital roll? Because it seems like digital rolls are harder to get those kind of rolls than live rolls for some reason.
I don't know. Every now and again, Dice Maiden blesses me with amazing rolls.
I roll 46 and I drop 1s and re-roll, and I let them. I have a script where they just boom, and I let them do it twice. They roll their stats for all ability scores, and then roll a second and let them pick. And it's very, very, extremely rare anyone gets an 18. So I'm generous on my starting ability score dice rolls, but when I've had a couple of newer players be like, "Damn, that seems a little overpriced." Go ahead and do it.
So the other thing I do too, I guess it's technically a house rule, is in Swords and Wizardry Complete Revised, Alternative Initiative 1, which is D6, like it's an ounce, right? So if you're doing melee withdrawals or casts, then D6 sided initiative. But rather than going through the phases of, movement, missile, magic, melee, they just go. You just go like, you go, take your turn, take your turn, take your turn. It just goes so fast. It's great for cons. It's great for when you're playing online, because you can just go around the horn, or if someone really wants to go first, they can. But it's nice because realistically, when your side's going first, the phases aren't that big a deal. So
I like that, Dreg. and just keep buying dice. All right. Moving on. I gotta ask this one because you seem to get mentally violent when I did this one. With the new demonic grimoire for OSC.
Okay.
All right. Now they've which we already had this in the carcass crawlers.
Mm-hmm.
Tieflings.
Oh God.
Do we allow those? This is for chat too. And I don't know how to make a poll. I don't think you can make a poll in this. So I need yes answers and no answers in settings that are classic, like World of Greyhawk. Dude, let me ask the question, Mac. Do you allow tieflings since the demonic grimoire is being released and it has it in the book now?
No.
If you use the demonic grimoire, they're in that book.
So I'm going to quote Jeff on this one on his rules. No freaks, no flyers, no furries.
Oh, I'm a no too. But I mean, it was just a question that was asked to me in my comments.
Was it really?
Yeah, somebody asked.
I mean, I guess if like you do what you want to do in your version of Greyhawk, I would be a hard no.
No, I don't allow them. They're not on my race or class list on my blog. I've never used them.
I think it is important.
All right. Here's a separate question before we continue. In a setting like Forgotten Realms, classic Forgotten Realms now, back in the 1340 DR days,
like gray box. Yeah, okay. So when it was good. All right, moving on.
Would you allow tieflings in the gray box era for Forgotten Realms? Since Forgotten Realms natively had tieflings, would you run that as a playable race in gray box Forgotten Realms?
I think I would allow it in Forgotten Realms, however, with the full known caveat that you are a demon. They're going to see you as a demon. They're going to hunt you down and kill you like a dog. And it's going to be a very short-lived character.
Not according to that shitty Honor Among Thieves movie. She just walked right into the end.
Yeah, but that's 1492 DR or whatever the hell they're up to now in 5th edition. Don't care. But
so let me see. Forgotten Realms, gray box, yes or no? Go. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Yes, as a meme, and then once the townsfolk murdered them, I would make them roll a real character.
I would say yes for Forgotten Realms.
But I wouldn't really run a game in Forgotten Realms.
I would if it's gray box.
Why?
Because I enjoyed Forgotten. No, really, I enjoyed Forgotten Realms during the gray box era because the novels were great, the setting was great.
The Dragonlance novels were better.
Huh?
The Dragonlance novels were better.
Oh, I mean, we're not comparing that. That's gold tier, That's platinum tier to Forgotten Realms.
But if I'm going to run something in a world that's like not my actual homebrew world, which is nothing fancy, but why? Like what experience would I get from my players that's unique in Forgotten Realms? And I'm sure someone somewhere is going to get upset. It's just generic high fantasy D&D.
It is.
There's nothing overly unique about Forgotten Realms.
Even the gray box
because it's too big.
Yep.
So
but it's like mid-tier. Yeah. There's a pile of better settings. Yeah, I agree. Believe me, I mean, the biggest thing with gray box era Forgotten Realms is they didn't have a lot of adventure modules back then. It was mainly source books and guides. If you think about it.
True.
They had very few. What was that one that took place in Cormyr? It was a dungeon.
So one thing we didn't really touch on, Raider Joe's asked why no tieflings in Greyhawk, and as a noob, they look cool.
All right, I let me go with that. I got this. All right. Shit. What's the jungles down in the south? The Hepman land, I believe that's what it's called in South Greyhawk.
Okay.
Technically, canon states tieflings are down there.
Are they?
Yes. In the Hetman land. in the jungles. No. Greyhawk. We're in Greyhawk. Let me pull it up. I'll make sure I got the name.
Raider Joe asked the question when we were talking about tieflings and Greyhawk.
Okay, that's a good one though. Let me hold on. I'll pull up the classic map. Boom.
And then while you're pulling that up, Grand Archon
Media
says,
Jungle. It's either in the Media Jungle or the Hetman Land. I can't remember which one, but tieflings were supposed to be down there if you were to run them as a playable race. I don't remember where I read that at, but I still wouldn't run them. I mean, they're not on my list of races to be.
All furries should be given the Bob Barker treatment.
What's the cat race?
Tabaxi.
Oh my God.
Spay and neuter your Tabaxi.
I'm so sick of furries, man. God damn.
I'm a human and dwarf supremacist, so every other race sucks.
This one. This is detailed. What's your favorite
pre-OSR?
Beckman non-core, non-setting book. What's your favorite OSR non-core, non-setting? Oh,
okay. So this is a good one. All right. So my favorite, if it has to be an individual book, like if I could only have one non-core, if I could group them together, I would say Encyclopedia Magica 1 through 4 from 2nd edition. If I had to pick just one, I've always loved the Book of Artifacts. I read that book cover to cover like 50 times in my life. I love that book so much.
Hey, I'm agreeing with him on both counts.
There's so much amazing lore in Book of Artifacts. And,
I'm gonna tell you another one too now. It's not a non-core. Greyhawk Adventures and Dragonlance Adventures.
Okay. Yeah, those were good.
Those are which all three, even Forgotten Realms has that too. But they're not that. The Forgotten Realms one, the Dragonlance one is by far I love it because it's basically the player's handbook for Dragonlance.
Yeah.
I love that would be my single book answer.
And then your favorite OSR non-core, non-setting book? I really like Into the Weird and Wild. So it's like an OSR system neutral book that has a lot of rules around wilderness exploration and survival and really cool creepy monsters, but it also has this awesome like hex grid paper generator for how to essentially make like a wilderness forest dungeon. So you roll a bunch of dice on this hex grid. Wherever the dice land, you circle. That becomes like a node. And then there's rules for connecting them and how they connect. And if the path is dangerous or secret or like, something needs to unlock it and like what kind of events are at these different sites. It's just really cool. Yes, it's so cool. James had a hiccup.
I don't have an answer for the second question.
Yeah.
I can't. Nothing's coming to mind right now.
That was a good one, though. I like that.
That was an excellent one. Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I like that.
Was that Dreg?
Yeah.
Dreg's a good dude.
I cannot come up with anything. Yeah. Not off the top of my head. Yeah.
So, but back to settings, when I said, why would I bother running Forgotten Realms? Grand Archon in my chat did mention that, it can be helpful if the players know the setting. Yes and no. It can be helpful. It can also be hurtful. If you get that turbo node that's like, well, actually, because we're in Cormier in the year, blah, 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 so-and-so would be that. Yeah. So, I've had it happen both ways.
Best adventure for brand new players that have never played TTRPGs before. If you're running it as a DM or referee or GM.
Rats in the Walls by Jeff Talanian for Hyperborea.
Okay. I dig that. I don't know it, but I dig that. I've said this module. I've said this adventure so many times. You should know by
Sunless Citadel is a good choice too. If you want like a true dungeon crawl experience, Sunless Citadel is good.
I keep saying this, and I'm gonna say it again.
Tower of Xenopus.
Ruined Tower of Xenopus, because that's what it was built for.
Yeah. I do like keep on the Borderlands as an option too.
I remember I run. Who did I run?
So if we had to pick actual TSR starter module, I'm with Matthew Sherman, N1, against the Cult of the Reptile God. It's so good. I'm sure some Greyhawk dude is going to get mad. Orlane is a better starter town than Hamlet. I said it.
I like Orlane. As long as the players don't know that that's the big thing. And what makes it being a grognard, I'm just gonna say, I guess grognard, that's what we would say we are, grognards. Being a grognard, bringing in other grognards that grew up in the late 70s, early 80s, it's hard to run. It was like Richard was talking about last night that he loved N1 against the Cult of the Reptile God because that was just his favorite adventure of all time. He loved it. And then he was talking about, but I've modified that so many times, it's basically not even the same adventure. That's the problem with bringing in old timers to the game, to modules like that. You have to modify the hell out of it for it to be anything surprising to them. You know, that's why most grognards are not familiar with Xenopus. Believe it or not, I've had old schoolers.
I've never played Holmes Blue Box.
Yeah, most grognards aren't familiar with Ruined Tower of Xenopus.
So I just put a link in the private chat. Can you toss it in your chat for Mac Thompson? That's the link to Never Should Have Come Here. But so Tom Wilson sells his books, his print-on-demand books on Lulu.
Yeah, THOM Wilson.
Yep, Tom Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
You can also get the Shadow Dark one I mentioned, the Crumbling Keep of Kashmir there as well. It's really good.
I got to quit drinking water on late streams. I was up 72 times last night pissing.
That was very random. I'm glad you could share that with the class.
It's going to be like tonight. Because I went through 2 bottles of water on Grognard stream, and I that late at night, I don't do well. Just constantly waking up.
So, Raider Joe's asked about Hyperborea Forgotten Fane. That one is fun. We can, after we do the one I'm starting you guys with, we can switch to that or do that. We have to level up the characters a bit. I can't remember exactly what level Forgotten Fane is. I think it's 3 to 6. I'll look it up. Hang on. Yeah, I'm a sucker for dinosaurs. So okay, yeah, Forgotten Fane is 5 to 7. So, but we can definitely put that in the.
Yes, we are.
If you guys are liking Hyperborea Raider Joe's, we can definitely run a couple and then get to that point when you hit level 5. Yeah, there's not a lot of Hyperborea adventures, but I have not played a bad one. Lost Treasure of Atlantis is really good.
Yes, that's a good
Ghost Ship of the Desert Dunes is very good. Mystery at Port Greeley is a kind of like a Lovecraftian horror adventure. So there's a lot of, and they're all different. So
yeah, this one is kind of I don't know. It's not really. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Worst module or adventure you have actually ran. I'll let you fire it since that was your question.
N2 for historical.
See.
For Dragon, I have read Oblation Slab. I have not run it yet, but I'm excited to run it because it looks awesome. Having read it.
I see with me, I mean, I don't really have one that's like the worst because I always research. If it's a newer module that I haven't ever run, I always read through it. And if I don't like it, I don't run it.
Well, so I ran Forest Oracle when I was younger because we liked N1. So we ran against the Cult of the Reptile Gods. When you're young, when you're 12 or 13, after N1, what's next? N2. What sucks? N2.
That's a bad module.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
This is a bad module.
Oh, Max says Barrier Peaks. That's interesting. I'm playing Barrier Peaks on Friday nights on Dungeon Delvers channel, and I'm having fun. At least I was. I failed to save her death last night, and now Aaron, the level 12 fighter, has bit the dust.
Mac Thompson, I completely agree with you. I don't mix sci-fi in my games.
Yeah.
Which is why I prefer World of Greyhawk over most other settings, because I don't like airships and all this high, magic-y stuff. I like classic fantasy.
Yeah.
I tend to gravitate more towards, well, I mean, I've said it 100 times, and so is he, but Dragonlance. By far, my favorite campaign setting of all time. Go, Dan.
Hyperborea does have some science fiction mixed into it, and that's part of why I like it. But if you want to run a Conan style game that's just like fantasy and fighting big ass monsters, you can. So
what is your favorite campaign setting of all time?
My favorite campaign setting of all time,
yes.
Dark Sun.
Really? Over Dragonlance?
Wow. Dragonlance is 2, Dark Sun is 1.
Okay.
So Grand Archon, when we were talking about worst module we ever ran, he said for duty and deity. I have not heard of that. And Matthew Sherman also said WG7 Castlevania was horrible. Yeah, that one is bad. I haven't actually run it. I played in it. Yeah, I've played in it, but I haven't run it.
I have tried to make that a serious module, and you just can't do it.
Yeah.
It's not, there's no way to do it. You can't. Yeah, that's a terrible. And I wonder why they made that. I've got it back there on the shelf somewhere. And it goes, level 1 to 20, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I was always fascinated with that because it's a level 1 to 20, but it's just a shitty. And I don't like the layout of Greyhawk Ruins. I hate the way that's laid out.
Oh, that's one of the edition ones that would go up into like the high 20s or the 30s or whatever. Yeah, there's a couple of those that are really bad.
Did they?
The actual books, yeah.
Huh. What kind of sci-fi? I mean, like pew pew sci-fi?
Trying to think.
That seems uncharacteristically out of place in Hyboria.
Well, you got to remember when they were getting published in, what the hell was that magazine? Like the pulpy magazine that he was publishing in. Weird science, weird fantasy, weird stories. I think that's something like that. So that's where a lot of that stuff got published. I would have to go back and read them again. I like Dragonlance. Dragonlance is great.
My all-time favorite.
Don't run the Dragonlance modules though.
No,
they're all terrible railroads.
The thing with Dragonlance is if you run any long-lasting campaign, you have to homebrew.
Yes, absolutely.
You have to. You have to write your own campaign, story and all. You have to do it from scratch. And
Weird Tales. Thank you, Mark. Yes.
Yes. The best time in Dragonlance, I would say, to run a long-lasting campaign, it could be the War of the Darklance time frame because it erases everything from Summer Flame forward.
Yeah, I mean that's not canon though. But
no, it's not canon. But I'm saying, anything you run in Dragonlance is not going to be canon unless you run the Chronicles novels. So
and your characters are named Tanis Half-Elven and Lorana and Goldmoon and Riverwind and Raceland and Caraman and Tika and Tasselhoff and Flint. Yeah. Did I get them all? Yes. Gilthanis, I guess.
I always hated him.
Yeah, he was kind of a weenie.
He's a pain in the ass, and he was a weenie. Yes. He cried about everything.
I did like Theros Ironfeld. He was a badass. One-armed Aragothian. He was like, I have to forge the Dragonlance, but first I'm going to forge my own fucking arm.
Yeah, here we go. Drag, Dark Sun Lance. Yeah.
And there's a lot of similar themes between the two, which is why I think I like them though.
What'd you order, Mac?
He probably ordered the Lulu one I just sent to him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the Tom Wilson one. You never should have come here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a fantastic module. I absolutely love it. Started in Mystara. I just can't get into Mystara. I want to, but I can't.
I don't see the point.
I know what the point is of Mystara, and I get it. But it's
it's the known world. It's the Beckme world. I get it.
It's not me. Yeah, and I don't really do Beckme either.
But between Mystara, Dragonlance, Forgotten Realms, Greyhawk, Throne, Birthright, you've already got a lot of like medium to high-ish fantasy settings. Like there's not enough that's unique to really differentiate them. And I know kind of bulk like throwing Birthright in there is not necessarily doing it justice because Birthright's a little bit different. But like Dark Sun, unique. Al-Qadim, unique. Planescape, very unique. But that's just my take.
What I like the most about Dragonlance is two things, or actually three things. It can easily, I mean, it was built for first edition, but it can be run with BX so easy with almost zero adjustments.
Yeah.
That's how classic of a system it is. My favorite thing about it is it has, all right, so races, you have I have a list like this: Gully Dwarf, Half Elf, Half Kinder, Heel Dwarf, Human, Kaganesti Elf, Kinder, Half Kinder and Kinder, Mountain Dwarf, Qualinesti, and Sylvanesti. Those are your races. No more. And you can't.
I still think you need to add Minotaurs to that list.
No, I hate Minotaurs.
Why? I hate Kinder.
And I'm probably going to pull the Acrobat out. I have Acrobat on the class list, but I'm probably going to pull it. Barbarian, Beastmaster, Cavalier, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Knight, Ranger, Rogue, Thief, Wizard.
Cleric question, Dragonlance lore. What time period do you run your Dragonlance in?
Who are you talking to? Me?
You. Yes. If you're allowing clerics in Dragonlance, are you running it pre-Cataclysm or are you running it post-Cataclysm before Gold Moon finds the silver discs of Mishkal? Or are you running it
can still be a cleric. If you have a faith, you just can't. You don't have the power of healing.
They don't even have spells because there are no gods to give them spells.
Right, but you're still I mean, even with Gold Moon, she was classified as a cleric before she got the discs. So the class is valid pre-gods. You just don't have the ability that you wouldn't be able to turn undead or anything like that. And I think I like that because the original campaign that I was working on runs parallel with the War of the Lance and Chronicles novels, but it's a whole different story. And it was kind of neat because for probably the first 3 or 4 sessions, that cleric was just a watered down fighter.
Yeah. Well, and and I've told you this before. My favorite Dragonlance game I ever ran was pre-Cataclysm.
We're gonna do a Dragonlance stream. Nothing but Dragonlance.
We could.
No, I'm not even talking about the War of the Darklands stream that we've already got.
Just Dragonlance in general.
Just
we could sit there and talk about it for 2 hours.
Easy. Oh yeah, and see I added the Acrobat. I don't see do you see a problem with the Acrobat class in Dragonlance?
I don't really see a problem with it. I mean, it stands to reason that acrobatic thieves would exist, especially in cities like Galanthus, right?
Well, it's like
big, tall buildings, you need to crawling through high windows to go steal stuff.
The rogue class from OSE, I like the rogue class. It's kind of it's a variant of a thief. I'm okay with that. What else? Druids. Druids were like heathen clerics, but they did exist.
They existed among. If I was running Dragonlance and I allowed druids, they would have to be a Kaganesti elf, a wild elf.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Nothing else. Kaganesti elf only.
Kaganesti.
Yep.
What else was I putting in? Now the and Rangers, we never for ages of reading the novels, I always thought Tanis was a ranger.
Nope, Tanis is a half elf fighter. He's a fighter, 100%.
I never, and when I found that out, I was like, "Well, that makes sense." But I always thought he was a ranger.
Yeah.
I mean, he acts like a ranger.
Riverwind would be more of a ranger because he did like track. Yeah, canonically he's a fighter, but if you're going to label one of the companions as a ranger, it'd be Riverwind. He does a lot of like tracking and that kind of stuff.
All right, let's catch up on comments. Let's see here.
Yeah, there was a discussion about the known world and Mystara and how it was basically co-opted. Yeah. I know there's a lot of history there, and like I'm familiar with the known world because of X1 and X2.
The war when Flint is still alive.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what that is stemming off of.
No, when I was talking about do you run it pre or post Cataclysm?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh,
because Flint runs across the field and then his heart explodes.
If I had to pick one, I would say 382 AC, which is like 2 or 3 years before Dragons of Summerflame. That gets you out of the Chronicles. It's 27 or so years after the war last. So it's time for another war. And the gods are here.
Mm-hmm.
But it opens up another whole story that you can run with. And you don't you don't have to worry about stepping on any canon because that happened 20-something years ago.
Right.
I like 382 AC as my mechanical point in time in Dragonlance.
Okay.
I like that. Let's see here. I like the druids live more deeds. I'm not familiar with that.
Deeds of Paxenarian. It's a book series. I read it many, many, many years ago, but I don't remember it very well.
No.
Tannis is not a bard.
No. All right. Whoops. Well, great series. I really enjoyed it. Oh shit. Grandpa. What I do? What I do?
No, you need to read Elizabeth Moon's Deeds of Paxenarian. I remember reading it. I remember enjoying it. I don't remember it that well.
Remind me in DMs.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
And I'll look at it. Okay, good DM habits. Not being restrictive. Keeping. Oh, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine. Yours. I wrote them down.
Good you may as well start.
Well, don't be, as a good DM, don't be restrictive when your players want to do stuff. I mean, keep it within reason, but give them, let loose of the reins a little bit and let them have some freedom. And because they'll enjoy the game more if, don't be a no DM. No. Let loose of the reins a little bit. As long as it doesn't mess up the actual story or, mess off balance anything, let loose of the reins a little bit.
Yeah.
And keep a master list of NPC names if you are in towns and such, because the worst thing a DM can do is when I want to go, what was the name of that so-and-so? And then the DM's like, oh. So it's always good to have that list of what I do on my campaign, and I'm a big campaign blog guy. If I'm running a game or a campaign, I've got a blog. Mm-hmm. And I the Dragonlance one is massive because I've pretty much detailed the entire region of Abanasinia. Yeah, I can never say that correctly, but like shops and inns and everything. I always try to describe the owners of these locations briefly, just to give the players a general idea. Oh, like in the Steel Piece in Gateway, which is an inn. What's his name? I forget his name off the top of my head, but he's an old fat jolly fella. If you put a red hat and beard on him, he's Santa Claus.
Are you talking about Oddick in the End of Last Home in Solace with the spiced potatoes?
No. In Gateway.
No, okay.
Oddick and Tifa run the
Yeah.
I forget his name, but he's a fat guy. But he's like, he waddles around everybody's best friend.
Is his name Dan?
His name is Dan. Well, you're not fat though. I'm talking about this guy here's like 300 and so 50 pounds, big old boy.
So
I can't remember his name now, but I like to detail all my businesses. So I like it there because if the players could just pop on the blog on their own time and be like, let me look in here, and and I get so many compliments about these campaign blogs because the players can get on there and just read and so yeah, I get a little carried away with my blogs, but in the end, but on Roll20, I have a "Are you interested in joining?" page that I link off of Roll20, and it pretty much my rules are there. I've got hyperlinks to the important places on the blog and what I expect the players, play schedules, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm really big on my blogs.
Nice.
So,
my best
turn.
GM habit to recommend: know your world that you're running in, and respond to let the players do what they want. Respond as the world would. Now, I'm not saying I like Hyperborea, right? I don't know every nook and cranny of Hyperborea. I don't know everything in the city-state of Cromarium. I don't know, what's going on in the northwest corner or whatever. But no, you're good. I can talk for a bit. Know the immediate world and area around where the players are. So the example I will give is your pack. I'm running the Anthropophagy of Zambala, and that takes place in a desert city that is very, let's say, unorthodox, right? There's a lot of slaves. There's a lot of what most people would consider evil people. There's a lot of, so knowing how, if your players commit a crime in a brutal desert city, what the punishment for that would be, versus if they did it in a more, lawful good type of city or something like that. So just, present the world, let them play in it, and just react as it would. So, Shellback, a blog is a great campaign record keeping device. I agree. And a blog is a lot easier than something like, World Anvil that you got to pay for because you can get a blog for free.
I use Blogspot.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I think when you come back from our first Saturday stream, when you come back, it's going to be Dragonlance. All things Dragonlance.
It'll have to be 3 weeks from today, because next week I'm in North Texas, and the week after I'm at CNY.
Yeah. Damn, I got to find people for 2. Is Richard going to be at any of them?
Richard's going to be at CNY with me because I'm in one of his games.
I might have to do an open mic on that night.
Yeah, do an open mic or do a hangout or get.
I've done one of those before. Well, you was in it.
Yeah, that's how you and I started hanging out. Aside from me just randomly commenting on your videos.
No, well, gotta get some comments on my videos, so it's hard to keep up. I'm at the point to where I don't read names half the time. I'm just replying. I replied to you on Reddit and didn't even know it was you. So,
which was funny.
Because I was like, hey, somebody's promoting my channel.
and then Reddit did a Reddit thing, and someone got all bent out of shape, and we're like, oh, he was talking about Wizards of the Woke. Fuck this guy.
What?
Go look at that thread. Someone was saying it got all bent out of shape because they kept saying Wizards of the Woke or whatever. He didn't. It's something.
Did I say that in there?
You said it in one of the videos. I don't know, man. You say it a lot.
Oh,
it's fine. The Grand Archon does this session prep in Excel, and previous tab is last session. That's good. I really like Obsidian. I like Obsidian because I pay the $50 a year, whatever it is, for the vault sync and backup. So if I'm on my computer, if I'm on my tablet, if I'm on my phone, I have an idea, I can go make that note in Obsidian. It's just everywhere.
It's got to be in the favorite YouTube channel.
So it doesn't matter, James. You don't got to go look for it right now. So
I don't see it. It's not pulling up.
Yeah, maybe you deleted it. What else you got on your list?
All right. I'll get rid of that. How much prep time do you put in for your games?
Only about 6 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, I really go too heavy. I'm an over prepper.
So going back to my Zambala example, the Anthropophagia Zambala is a module. So I have it printed out in spiral bound. I read through it, and I have like a highlight code. So I'll have some different color highlighters, and like green will be descriptions, and yellow will be treasure, and blue will be like an NPC, and like red might be a trap or something like that. So like I'll do that. But then when it comes to like prepping right before, but that's part of my whole like I want to know the world. Once I know the world, I prep for an actual session. It's like, what did they do last time? Oh yeah, Matt's getting kidnapped. So and then I just go from there.
Another thing that I like to do is
I agree with knowing the consequences.
If I run like multiple games, couple of games at the same time, or stagger them every other weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of times I like to run the same adventure where there's 0 prep time for campaign number 2.
I've done that.
So I've done that in the past before. I've been running, it's been a while, but I've run 3 campaigns, same campaign. So the first one I prepped hard for, and then the second 2, everything was, I run it on the same Roll20 page, just had different folders for the different groups. So yeah,
that's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I tend to go all in. Let's see.
Yeah, Mac, I'm generally like, it's always kind of like noodling in the back of my mind, and if I just know it, so I can just go with it. So,
one more question. Short form games, one shot modules versus long campaign style games.
I prefer long campaign style games, but in terms of like running online, due to the worst D&D boss monster of all time, the scheduling monster, a lot of times it's easier to run shorter stuff just so you can actually get games in.
Oh yeah, 100% campaign. I'm 100% campaign though.
All right.
I wouldn't say I hate running one shots.
So
but most of mine are campaigns.
Brother James, I've been told it is time for me to go cook dinner, so I will let you finish this one out.
Well, when we fire back up, it's going to be 4 to 6.
Okay.
So that might help you a little bit.
Sounds
hey,
good.
young lady.
Say hi, James. All right. I'm going to go make dinner.
Don't get bashful.
Have a good night, buddy.
Keep me posted and all. Send me pictures of the convention and everything and all that good stuff.
Will do. Take it easy, brother.
All right, man. Peace out.
Bye.
All right, folks. It's just me and y'all. And we have, how long we got here? We'll go another 15 minutes. How about that? Anybody got any questions for Grandpa? Last 15 minutes is Q&A from chat. Ready? Go. Anything you want to ask within reason. Tabletop oriented. Don't get quiet now, by God. Do you like Shadow Dark? I've never touched it. Not that I don't like it. It's not in my wheelhouse. And probably don't see me playing in it either. Enlarge your screen so we can, hey, boom. Thank you. Let's get rid of chat and see if I can go full screen. Let me see here. I think I took that off. Whoops, that ain't it. Everything behind me is 2nd edition back, except for when I fell off the wagon and tried 5e, which is right behind my gray and white haired head, right back there. Everything else is 2nd edition back. Pretty much everything ever printed, with the exception of a few minor things that I'm going to remedy. yeah, I don't do Shadow Dark, so I couldn't answer that either. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big long game fan. Huge. Let's see here. Do you have food festivals where you are? Don't even know what those are, so I would say no. Looks like you need more. I'm working on this one over here. The top shelf is full and the second shelf is full. I still got 2 more shelves below, but the good thing is over here I've got enough room between that far bookshelf and the door. I've done measured it. I can put another one of these Billy bookshelves right there, and it's probably eventually what's going to happen. Let me see here. Right now I miss a group of adult players. Amen. Do you have local gaming stores? No, not in the area that I'm in, but there's 20 minutes away. There is a really good local gaming store that I have not been to yet, but I plan to go there. Oh God, yes. I mean, hands down. Thank you, brother. There's a lot of money involved in that. And see, you can't see down on the bottom shelf. I got novels here, but the other 3 bottom shelves down there are nothing but box sets. I think it's box sets. Let's see. No, those are novels too. All my novels are running across the bottom and right here. Right. Nope, wrong side. Anyway, I got a bunch of novels, but I mean, those are going to end up, if I get another Billy bookshelf, that's probably where all my novels are going to go. So I'll start working them over there because I'd rather showcase my gaming books over my novels. Some of us I don't ever plan on growing up. 4E, 5E is anything past or from 3rd edition on is a no-go for me. No offense to the ones that do like 3 and 3.5. I can't sell my stuff, dude. I can't do it. It feels like sacrilege. Your thoughts on that? We don't talk about Rings of Power on this channel. And anybody that does talk positively about Rings of Power on this channel gets banned. Hey. Not serious, but a little bit of one of my best setups of any stream. Well, thank you. That's a lot of work right there. A lot of work. 45 years worth. I don't even want to imagine how much money is involved in that. God. All right, y'all try to get him. It don't take much. But I was talking to my, I got to start getting out and walking in the evening times to get some of it, because I got all that damn water weight on me. I could sweat off 20 pounds if I just get off my ass. I like when he goes, yeah, but I don't like it when I go off. Man, I get strung out because I'm very strong in my beliefs. And I don't give a damn if I offend somebody when I say Wizards of the Woke. They can just be offended. That's just me. Yeah, I mean, I don't third edition 3.5. I don't hate on people for liking that, because it's probably a decent system. I didn't buy into 3rd edition forward because it wasn't compatible with 2nd edition back, and I looked at it at the time like it was a money scam. So, I mean, it probably wasn't, but that's just me, you know. Is there any good resource for Dragonlance novel reviews? I don't have an answer to that, brother. If you want information on Dragonlance, search up Dragonlance Saga on YouTube. He's got like 30,000 subscribers to his channel. He is all things Dragonlance. He runs Dragonlance games constantly. I'd love to get him on and to humble my small channel and do an interview with him. But yeah, that's your source right there, Dragonlance Saga. I cannot recommend him enough. Grandpa, just be sure to add your library into your so you'll know it will go to someone like you. Yeah. I don't really have it. I mean, I don't know. I would hope even I don't know. Maybe when my son gets a little older, he might start up. I can only hope. Like a playtime system and campaign groups that's putting you off. Me too. Vote Watsy. Yeah. 100%. I mean, it's just me. What does other woke need to be offended? Darn snowflakes. I mean, I just, I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. I think that company is the worst company for tabletop gaming on earth. I mean, I just think they're trash. They're greedy. I mean, look what they're doing. Oh, y'all are doing it. Y'all are getting me on this topic. But they've turned 5th edition. No, they've turned that woke ass 5.5 edition into a subscription, where they could do micro charges, just constant charges. And then if you want to share your content, you can only share your content on D&D Beyond with people that are subscribed. And if you unsubscribe, everybody loses they can't get into your stuff anymore because you've unsubscribed. It's horrible. I mean, they are the devil of tabletop games. It's just the way I feel, and nobody's going to change my mind. If you come here to my channel and by me calling Wizards of the woke, and that's exactly what they are. They're DEI political agendas just everywhere. They're woke agendas are everywhere. If that shit offends you, you're in the wrong channel because I'm not going to apologize. I'm sorry. I feel like most are even the woke deep. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with them. I will never give. That's the reason I've never played Baldur's Gate 3. I refuse to give them people money. I'm not going to do it. And I mean, if you look at, I mean, in the intro to this my streams, that Connie Chung or whatever her name is, she's one of the people running Wizards of the Coast, and she's the one talking about orcs are considered as stand-ins for Mexicans, black people, disabled people. I'm just like, are you mentally retarded? Really? So they changed the orcs because they felt like they were putting down black people, and they made them Mexicans. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I mean, who come up with the idea that half elves are inherently racist when the main character in the one of the most famous trilogies in D&D, the Dragonlance Chronicles, your number one character is a half elf? So I guess, and what I always said, so you're saying half races are inherently racist. They publicly said that, right? They publicly said half races are inherently racist. You can look this up. So that, I guess Dan is racist because he's in an interracial. I don't know if he's married. I guess he's married. So I guess he's racist because he has a mixed daughter. I mean, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Why people would even say stupid stuff like that. So, yeah, if you disagree with what I say about Watsy, then fuck you. I can't make it any clearer than that. Okay, I fixed to say really, but then I read the second part. Yes. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't, but now one of my friends from Georgia, and he's a Democrat. I'm not Republican or Democrat. I'm more independent, but he is a leftist, and he is pro 5.5 in every aspect of it. I respect that. Do your thing, boo. Go ahead. Handle your business. But you ain't gonna handle it with me. Right? I'm not going to participate in that. I'm not going to do it. But now, if that's something that you enjoy doing, I'm all happy for you, man. Knock yourself out. I don't judge people, but I judge companies. And I feel bad for the ones that are giving WotC money because they're just fueling the fire, in my opinion. And this is all my opinion, right? See what you guys have done? This is your fault. You got me started on this. Yeah, we're going to humanize goblins next. Look, orcs are evil. And dark elf drow are evil. But you can always have, like select people leaving that race and choosing to be good, like Drist. But the race of drow is evil. That's just the way it is. Orcs are evil. But I have an orc as a race that can be played in certain campaigns because they have the option of, I'm not going to be part of that. I'm going to go out on my own and try to do good. And yeah, I mean, I don't get it. Yep, they did. They did. Nose will be next. It would be cobalt. I don't do kobolds because they look like dragonborn or yeah. I don't yeah. That's why I like Dragonlance so much because it's a pure. Well, I like Greyhawk too, but I'm kind of burnt out on Greyhawk. It's just not. It don't make me excited anymore. I like Dragonlance because it's just pure. It's Dungeons and Dragons in its purest form, in my opinion, for high fantasy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Everybody has their opinions, but you're not gonna. And the only reason that we talking about it now is because you people brought it up. And who was that said don't get Grandpa riled up? Well, you done got me riled up. This is why, and here and this I'm gonna say this. If you look, I don't know if any of you guys have really dug deep into my older videos. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. How bad I hate WotC. Everything up to 4 months ago is now deleted. This channel is officially a 4-month-old channel. I've deleted all live streams and all videos after 4 months because that's at the 4-month mark. 4 months ago is when I came back with a passion for the OSR. And that's what I want this channel to be. And the only time that you're going to see me talking about 5e is when knuckleheads get me riled up in streams. But if it's a video that I upload, the only time I'll talk about 5e is if like stuff like Luke Gygax, how he is doing 5e books, and I don't have nothing against Luke, but you're getting in bed with the devil, Luke, and I'm sorry. And he says that WotC apologized to him, but ain't nobody I know heard no apology. So there's that. But I will talk about WotC and uploads that I'll release on my channel if it pertains to classic D&D, like the Greyhawk stuff that Luke Gygax is doing in WotC. I'm probably not going to buy those books. I'll find them another way just to look at them and see what they're about. But it's still going to be 5e content, and I'm not interested in 5e. Best, most free country that ever existed. And I hope I ain't offended nobody by my point of views. I hope I didn't. But King Kong or a Tarasque, dude. And yeah, I think he sold out. Which, I mean, now let's look at that. Did he sell out? Or did he do a smart thing? Because he's going to make a pile. He's going to make some money. I understand why he's doing it. You still got in bed with the devil, but I understand why he is doing it. Because he's going to make money, and you got to support your family. So, I Okay, I want to like Mystara, but there's too many things it doesn't have that I would want in my campaign. It's got to have the Underdark and it's got to have Drow. I love the Underdark. That's my favorite aspect of a campaign setting. Now, I know Dragonlance doesn't have it either, but Mystara just isn't. It's not in my. It's not my style. I can't really put a finger on it. I've tried to like it, but the more I dig it, and I don't like how they got their races and classes. They've got races and classes that are staples in normal high fantasy campaign settings that are not in Mystara. And it's just stuff that they don't have that I'm just not, I can't deal with that. I don't want, it's got to be in my campaign unless I'm running Dragonlance. I am the opinion that Luke is playing long game, and yeah, that's what I was saying. I believe, look, he's making money, and even though it's 5e, and he may be playing 5e if he's running any games or playing in any games with, most people, he might be running 5e games. He may like 5e. I don't judge people for liking 5e. The 2014 edition of 5th edition was not a horrible edition, but it did feel like a computer game to me. Just had too many. It was too complete. I don't like the CR thing for creature rating. I hate that. It don't make any sense to me. Why would you get rid of hit dice? And I know they didn't start CR in 5e. I'm pretty sure it was in like somewhere in the 3 to 3.5 range or something. They started with CRs. I just don't like that. I like hit die. I'm just an OSR guy. I can't get past that. I do understand what you're saying about Mystara though. Mystara is a really good setting, but it's just not my style. And I've never been a Beckme player anyway because I don't like the idea of immortals over deities or deities. I don't like that high level gameplay either. So that's just me. So yeah. I mean I weren't apologizing. I'm just, I feel how I feel. And I try not to push my beliefs on other people. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. And I try to keep it OSR related. I don't want to get into the cesspool of, Watsy did this and it's like that chick that's she's kind of like a British accent or something. Dungeons and Discourse, I think that's her channel. Every damn video, she's the queen of clickbait videos. But every video she releases is, Watsy's dead or it's everything. I'm just like, God. And hating on Watsy's going to get you views. I got more views on me bashing Watsy than I do the OSR stuff. Every now and then I'll hit the algorithm, but it's just fatiguing constantly bashing on Watsy when everybody already knows what Watsy is about, right? Yeah. I mean, he kind of did. I didn't say I agree. I understand what he's doing. Do I agree with it? No. He could have done the same thing. Well, no, he couldn't have done it with Greyhawk because he'd have got copyrighted by Watsy. And Watsy, they'd have sent the damn Pinkertons after him. So, yeah. I get it. Right? I get it. I don't agree with what he's doing, but I get it. And I'm not going to hate on him for doing it. Like when I talked about that in the video about Luke Gygax and all that, I never hated on him. And I would love to get him on the channel and do an interview with him. God, you're getting in bed with Watsy, but I would never bring that up if I had him as a guest. We would stick to Greyhawk, right? Yeah, and Watsy is famous for burning bridges. They are. Dumbing down version of 3.5. It was completely unnecessary. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I can't really comment on stuff like that because, I never went past 2nd edition. and I respect that. Cam, on the other hand, on our Grognard stream, says it's the best edition. That's why you have to respect everybody's opinion, and it's okay if you think it's the worst. You know, I think third edition as a new system was a cash grab, and I refuse to buy in it. But that's just my opinion, right? I don't hate people that play 5.5. People that play 5.5, I think you're stupid. 2014 5th edition, I don't hate on people for playing that. I get it, right? It's the new thing. But I don't hate on them. Now, 5.5 people, I think you're idiots. I do. That's just me. Now I'm riled up. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, guys. Video games of that era didn't even work, right? Isn't Dungeons and Discourse that channel with the troon? The troon. I don't know what a troon is. I'm old. What is a troon? She is a little strange, if that's what you're talking about. But she gets some views, though. And she's got a lot more subs than I do, which I don't have titties, so I'm not going to. Well, I mean, you know. Anyway, we'll talk about that. My rant type videos always get weight. Yeah, I weren't getting the subs, but and my comment section was on fire. Yeah, you're just an asshole. Blah 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 blah. You're just a blah. Yeah. So it was all. I just got burnt out on it, and I'm like, you know what? And I took about 9 months off, and when I came back, I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay loyal to what I know. I'm trying to catch up, boys. It's because you say what most of us feel. Well, I'm not trying to tell you how to feel either. Everything that I say on this channel is just what's coming from me, you know, and even if you don't agree with it, I respect that. You know, we can agree to disagree and still have, you know, we still chill out and hang together. We don't have to agree on everything. That's the glory of being a normal adult person. Opinions. Everybody's got them. They're like assholes. Everybody's got an opinion. Just respect them. That's the way they think. I respect that. If I don't agree with it, I'll tell you, I don't agree with that, but I'll respect your opinion. You know, that's just me. Whoops, did I not read that one? Never went past 2E. What was it like having a clean soul? Well, 2E kind of got a little out of control with all the splat books toward the end. But yeah, I dig it. I know what you're saying. 800 10 times bigger than the next biggest TTRPG. Yeah, but that's they're the juggernauts of tabletop role playing games, and that's why so many people play it. You know, hey, whatever floats your boat, I respect it. Yeah, I could never do Pathfinder. I didn't even like the artwork for Pathfinder. Pathfinder's art just bugged me. I just didn't care for it. Had a whole new style, and yeah, and I respect you for 3.5, Mac. I ain't hating on you. It's just something I chose not to get into. Got to play 5.5 if you play with new players I can just imagine. Yeah. Well, if you go to the classic OSR style cons, then yeah, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, when you look at live streams on YouTube, the playlists where people were playing 5.5, the first thing you notice is they've got their damn pronouns under their names. They, them, ze, zyme. I don't know what all these ridiculous pronouns are. And then the next thing is half of them got blue hair. The next thing you're going to notice is the majority of them are women. And the next thing you're going to recognize is 90% of the time the DM is a girl, and it's some young girl. Ain't got no business running no game. But do your thing. Go ahead and do your thing. I'm not going to judge. Well, then let me see. Troon. No, it's not giving me what's a online slur. Oh, no. Is she? Mac, ooh, that just changes everything. Because I like looking at her shit every now and then. Not her. I mean, I'm curious what she's talking about. No, is she one of them? Oh, boy. 5.5, never. 100%. I can never catch. This is one thing about my comments, and there ain't but 13 people hanging out. I think I've run about 10 off, but even with 13, I can't keep up with the damn chat. Oh my god, I'm so far behind. There's people that take Pathfinder to absurdity. Owen KC Stevens is a class. I don't know anything about Pathfinders. I can't really watch his interviews. He's a genius, likely the smartest person in the entire industry. Huh. I agree with 73% of what you say. I ain't mad at you. If you're in my Discord, shoot me a DM and tell me what you don't agree with. I mean, I'm rational. You ain't gonna. Just because you don't agree with me, I ain't mad at you. This fried rice turned out all right. Took me 5 years of trying, but I think I finally figured it out. Damn, I cannot catch up. Y'all slow down a minute. Let me get caught up. I'm going to start skipping comments just so I can enjoy the stream. Damn, work is calling. Damn, Mark, and you're probably already gone too. Appreciate you coming by. If you come back and watch the rest, thank you, brother. Pathfinder and fourth, he had a variance of 3.5. Yeah, I can't. And Eberron, I'm not a big Eberron fan either. Been meaning to watch some Jeffrey Talanian. Yeah, we were talking about him last night on the Grognard one. If I see pronouns or your cry. Well, I used to watch 3D6 down the line until they got political and opened up their stream with fuck ICE. Every one of them. I mean, that's before they even started playing. They wanted everybody that was a player and the DM wanted to say fuck ICE. And that's it. You had to go political. That's why so many movie stars and stuff I've lost respect for, because why are you talking about shit that you don't know nothing about? Right? You try to push your political beliefs on other people. I didn't go there to learn that you don't like us. I went there to watch you DM a damn 3D6 down the line game. And yeah, so I don't watch them no more. Are men pretending to be women? Yeah, hold on. You mean he? No way. No. And see, this is the bad thing about being so far behind on comments. So Dungeons and or whatever that damn channel is, Dungeons and Discourse. She used to be a he. And so Mac, just say yes if that's true. And I'll know what it means. No one knows for sure. He don't sound like a he. But you can't tell. It's like going to Thailand. You go over there trying to get laid. You don't know what you're dealing with. So I had a friend telling me about that one time. What's weird is if a player identifies as the DM and then the DM and that player just have an old Mexican standoff. I like that. I don't blame people. I don't blame young people for wanting to run a game. We all started that way. Yeah. Don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget, like this stream. Thank you. Please. It don't take much to make me happy. When was the last time playing in person at a game store? I've never played at a game store. It's always been in my house or someone else's house. I've never played in a game store. I just double checked the channel. Yeah, true. Wow. Well, that's another channel I ain't gonna watch no more. Wow. I need now you want me, I gotta go back and look for that Adam's apple. Yeah, Yeah, none of my videos, you're not going to hear me talking about ICE, or you're not going to hear me talking about Trump or my political views or anything, because this is a tabletop channel. It's not a political channel. But I don't make it a secret. It comes up now when people talk about it, but I'm not Republican. I voted term 1 Obama because I thought he was going to be a good president. I didn't vote for him term 2. You know, I've voted both ways. I'm down the middle. I'm independent. I'm really not political. I didn't get political until the 2024 election because I was terrified if Kamala Harris won. So, yeah. She is a, oh my God. And Mac, you're in my Discord, right? If you're in my Discord, has it been publicly stated anywhere? If it has, send me a DM. I mean, I believe you. You just about have to be scared of everything. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, no. I'm going to go back to look for that. Hey, I've caught up with chat. I don't know, but I'm going to dig the hell out of that topic. I'm going to find out. I need to see if that's, you sure? I'm sure it's on the internet somewhere. Wow. I didn't know that. I always thought that was a she, but I mean, I never was attracted to her as a she. I mean, I'm an old man, she's too young anyway. But even if I watch really pretty girls that are streamers that talk about, you don't find many in the OSR, but there's other non-gaming channels that I watch that just, I can't help that she's attractive. So I stopped watching them when I figured out they preferred the drag. Yeah, I did not know all that. I was wondering the same thing about discourse. Yeah, that's crazy. See, you find out shit on the internet. Nothing goes away on the internet. Let's see here. I don't think I voted. I voted Bush and I voted Obama once, and then I voted Trump. Ditto. Now, do I agree with everything Trump does? No. But do I think that he's the best thing for our country? Yes. But yeah, I'll defend my faith in politics if someone comes at me, but my channel is for tabletop. Amen. I make a second channel for faith. I got now, and I don't really want to start promoting my second channel because there's no videos on it. But I don't know if I'm going to keep that name right now. It's called Golf Cart James. I was wanting to do like IRL content, but what I might just end up doing is doing some upload videos. That's the reason. Yet today I ordered a tablet mount for my golf cart. I already have a phone mount, but my tablet's it'll have nicer videos and all. And I might talk D&D, tabletop stuff as I'm riding around on my golf cart or something. I don't know. I really hadn't given it much thought. Pre-2020 D&D 5e. And believe me, I'm not bashing 2014 5e because I've got most of the core books right here behind me. Most of my stuff was on D&D Beyond, which was my biggest mistake I ever made. But I was trying to give 2014 5e a chance, and I just couldn't do it. And now when I've seen what's happened, I'm glad. Now see, when I get a shower and get my tablet and hop in bed, now I'm going to do it. I'll be sitting there watching discourse because I'm going to look at him or it until and I believe what you're saying, but if you're in my Discord and you've seen where it's publicly said, I need to see it in writing where it's a fact before. But now I'm gonna yeah, if I go back and look at him now, see, you got me saying him. I'm not going to prejudge, but damn, if that's true, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that too. Trump, Trump, Trump for me. Yeah. And, my first stream was when Trump won the election. No, it weren't. It was before Trump won the election. No, actually, it was after. It was after because we done Trump meltdowns, election meltdowns on that stream. Oh, that was a fun stream too. Yeah, he sold me on his first term until he got in office and I seen what he was really about. And now he needs to be locked up. I was once young and ignorant. Yep, me too. Me too. Pimp my golf cart. Yeah. Let's see here. Rambling DMJ. Yeah, I mean, right now it's golf cart James. I don't know. I mean, I haven't really. We'll see. If I start doing content, we'll see. I hate trying to keep up 2 channels because that's a pain in the ass. So I may try to just every now and then do a golf cart upload where I'm riding around the neighborhood, maybe show off where I live. I'm not rich. I mean, I technically live in a trailer, but it's a permanent structure. I mean, it ain't going nowhere. And it's been here for 20 something years. But I mean, it's got a massive carport and a really nice lanai out front. I mean, I really love this place. And I paid cash for it. I'll have to do a yeah. But I mean, I'll have to find a way to keep it D&D content. So let's see here. Voted right my whole life. Yeah, I mean, rights or definitely I will never vote Democrat again. It probably in my lifetime. So not after what I'm seeing. And that old black dude, the one that keeps getting thrown out like the State of the Union, I don't know his name, but he got beat by I guess it was another Democrat, but he got beat in the Texas election and he's no longer has a seat in the Senate. Thank you, Lord. That guy was an idiot. Let's see here. Rambling DMJ. I voted McCain in 08. Yeah, I really wasn't into politics enough to give a damn back then. I mean, when Trump's last day in office, gas was $1.97 a gallon where I was at. And then the first day Joe Biden took office, it shot up 22 cents. And I knew we was in trouble. So, yeah, we've covered this in other videos. Matter of fact, I think I got a video that I uploaded on this channel. You should do some scrolling. But I will run through not a lot. I'm not as diverse as a lot of these other OSR content creators. I started out AD&D First Edition on day 1 in the late 70s. I went into Second Edition from there. And then I've kind of, as I've grown older, I've went backwards in time. And now I went back to BX. And then when BX Essentials came out, I was in that until Old School Essentials came out. And then D6 Star Wars. And I'm itching to find a D6 Star Wars game. So, and that's roughly it. A little bit of BX, BX, yeah, BX, BX, OD&D, and Chainmail. I played Chainmail and OD&D. First, second, BX, a little bit of BX, BX Essentials, Old School Essentials, Second Edition, a very tiny bit of 5th Edition, and D6 Star Wars. I think that's pretty much my wheelhouse. Yeah, y'all make sure. Dan's my boy now. Dan's my boy. He Dan's in chat. Dan's my boy. Y'all make sure y'all like his channel. Subscribe to his channel. Let me see here. I'm gonna put it back in chat again. Yeah, we got talking politics. I think I run off about 10 people. But I mean, somebody got me. Somebody said, don't get James riled up. And they got me riled up. And there we went. Let's see here. I was stationed San Antonio. I've never been to Texas. What's up, Dan? Yeah, we're fitting the shot. I said we had 15 minutes left, and that was 45 minutes. It shit always happens. Golf cart James live. Yeah, I mean, right now it's golf cart James. Really? Second best? What was your first best, Shell? Because I'm fixing to disagree the hell out of you. What was your first best Star Wars? Yeah, I'm fixing to shut down, guys. I mean, honestly, I'm really 15 minutes ago was 45 minutes ago, and you guys just got me rolling. But oh, didn't I post? I posted a link. Yeah, I posted a link to him. He went to cook supper, but we're too close to the end, so he's not going to pop on. But we might have open mic night if it depends. If Richard gets on, then I'll tag team with Richard. If he doesn't get on next Saturday, I might do open mic night and just post a link in chat. And anybody that wants to pop in, we'll have up to 4 max. So, but yeah, all right, folks, look here. This is a good stopping point because we've woosawed and hit them pressure points. And Womp Rat Press Western Games second. Oh, I hate first edition D6 Star Wars all the way. For me, I like first edition. I don't even use wild die or wild dice. I just first edition down the line. Folks, I want to try to start. I keep saying I want to try to start streaming more, but I just can't figure out. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Raider. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Which everybody's about gone. My Saturday night streams are going to get rescheduled from 5 to 7 to 4 to 6 because once one of my core players finds out that he's going to be free to play on every other weekend, sometimes every weekend. Oh, Jeff's in here. He went to go cook. I'm sorry, I missed your name, brother. Yeah, he went to go cook. His wife, he got wife aggro and had to go cook some supper. I don't know what I was talking about now. I was talking about something. What was I talking about, chat? That last little bit. In consequence, you need to pop on open mic night. Oh yeah, if he gets off, Richard gets on, then I'll tag team with Richard next Saturday. If he doesn't, I'll probably. I'll send out feelers, but I don't think I'll because everybody else has their own streams that they do. So I'll probably just do open mic. Yeah, the scheduling. So I mean, I'm going to go ahead and move this stream here because we play on Saturday nights. So I'm going to move this, and sometimes Friday nights. That if we play on Friday nights, I will not be on Grognard's Assemble. Jeff, you hear that? Yeah, it's about time to start streaming. But there's going to be occasions where my Saturday games are going to we're going to do back-to-back double headers, and I may not be able to be on Grognard's. So we'll see how that rolls. But things are going to be picking up in the very near future over here. Because I'm probably going to start running 2 games. Probably bring Dan in on the second one. He wants to go through Ruined Tower of Xenopus. So I don't know. We'll see. And it depends on if I run a Dragonlance campaign for my core group or if we go Greyhawk. I don't know yet. So we'll see what happens with them. It's been a fun night. And we've gotten into a wide range of topics and got strung out on politics. I could do entirely without D6s in my dice collection. Dude, I got a whole bag, a Crown Royal bag. Where is my dice at? Where did I put my damn dice at? Oh, they're in that drawer. I'm one of those. I got a D100. I got 2 D100s. All my dice are in Crown Royal bags. I got small ones, mediums, and I got large Crown Royal bags. That's my dice bags. I am one of the old guys. But that's it, folks. we're gonna shut this old thing down, and there he is. Oh, I got like 8 or 9 because I've got the one ring dice in one. I've got one small Crown Royal bag that's full of like little gems that I used when I played in the Pro Tour of Matchkin. Yeah, thank you, Dan. Yeah, we're still here, hour after you left. And then I've got a Crown Royal bag that has all my BX dice because I ordered a whole bunch of BX dice years ago. The old style BX dice with the color crayons and stuff. And then I got my Crown Royal bag that has my core dice that I take when I play in live games. So I mean, I do not have DC. I've never played DCC, so I don't have those dice. No, sir, I do not. Jeff, you streaming tonight? I ain't checked to see if you've got a stream tonight. Let's Tennessee. What you think happened to all the Crown Royal? Oh, got you. What you think happened to all the Crown Royal? There's a reason I don't have the bottles. All right, folks. Maybe I can come up with another stream to run. Yeah. Oh, crap phone. I do not recognize your name. I'm assuming you're kind of new here. Make sure you're subbed. Everybody, like this stream. I want to see a whole bunch of likes on this stream. Whole bunch of likes. Just don't take a second. Hit your mouse. Click. And if you're not subbed, shame on you. Sub, please. I need you. Come on in. Help support the old folks home. And awesome. See, did my live stream come up on your feed, or was it one of my uploaded videos? I'm curious about that because I had a lot. There was a spurt where I picked up like 300 subs in within 24 hours. People were saying I was popping up on their recommended feed on YouTube. So do you remember which video it was or stream that popped up on your feed? I'm curious. I'm just curious what algorithm I hit. And I'm tickled to death. I'm glad my streams and videos are actually popping up for other people. And I hope that the content that I do put out that, people like. And I believe I do have a video that I've uploaded that talks about the systems that I've ran in my 45 years. Just this live stream. Wow, my streams are popping up. Awesome. Channel for quite a while. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Quit being so quiet. Start talking in my comments. Join my Discord, my man. I have all the new people that's popped in my Discord. Not one of them said, "Hey, let's get in a voice chat and shoot the shit." If I'm on, if it shows me on, what time? What time? What time? What, Dan? But yeah, I'm not scared. I'll get in a voice channel and we can sit around and you talking to Jeff. Good deal. But yeah. Regeneration. Oh, I'm subbed to your channel too, Shell. And got you converted over to content creator in Discord too. So 9 p.m. Yeah, see, 9 p.m. just a little bit too late for me. Anyway, that's a wrap. I am done for the night, and gonna get off of here and grab a shower and take my old man medication and hop into bed and grab my tablet Yes, you're in that. You're a purple name. If your name is purple, you're a content creator. I've got you in that role. Good God, all the content creators are online tonight. Yeah. Looking at you. You, Dan. Yeah. So that's it, folks. I know I've said that 15 times, but and I really hate to hit the end stream button because we've had a oh shit. There you go. You just had to say it. I'm gonna try to come up with other streams that I can do like during the week because there seems to be a lot of open time frames during the week that I can jump in and make a mark. So we'll see. But no stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Lord's Day, so taking tomorrow off, and we'll see you guys. I got another mail call video. I need to get on that tomorrow and get that uploaded. I got a really cool book plus a video review that's going to be in that same video. So I really like this. Consequences knows what I'm talking about. So hopefully you guys will like that. Look for the mail call. I'm gonna try to get it uploaded tomorrow. It's a really cool book, and I'll tell you where to get it and everything. Because it's not expensive. Deep K, the Godfather of OSR. Yep. Folks, that's a wrap. I'm hitting the end stream button. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support and love. And Mac, I see your friend request. I'll jump on that in just a second. Thank you guys for all the support, all the subs, all the likes, all the traffic that you do in the comment section. It means it just means so much because this is why people like me, Dan, Jeff, Richard, all of us do this because we enjoy conversing and talking with people of like minds. And it's been a real pleasure. And I hope we keep this thing rolling for a long time. With that being said, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.